Hi everyone, welcome on my channel. My name is Agnès and I'm a tarot reader, and for those that don't know me, I usually do things pretty spontaneously, and at the end of every reading you'll have a sound healing session with me. If my nose is a bit like you can hear, I don't have my usual voice. For those that are already subscribing to the channel and coming back, I thank you all, guys. What my mother gifted me for Christmas, among other things, is a cold. So I'm going to try to do my best not to sneeze too much at all. Don't worry, it's not a big deal, but it's just slightly annoying, as we all know. So for this reading, 4 piles. So what's going on in your connection with the person you might be with, or the person you're thinking of? What's going on in this connection? I'm going to try to see what information I can give you. The timestamps will be down below, and if you want to support my channel, you can do so by also going and checking out my jewelry, my crystal jewelry. Everything will be down below in the link in the description box, and I'm going to start straight. I have a terrible chair that's also squeaky, which is, well, it is what it is, mate. And I'm going to start in the right order. Let's light the candle. Let's put the intention to channel only what's good for the highest good of all the people that are going to watch this video. And let's roll. What's going on in this connection? Because I'm slightly sick, we're going to use this opportunity to also cleanse a bit the air. So, I always suggest to really go with your intuition. If there's a crystal that draws your eye or a number, don't think too much. Don't use the head too much. Just go with the gut feeling. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to sneeze, probably. Voila. Okay. For the people that chose the amethyst, so like I said, if you skip the intro, the bracelets are available in my shop, on the crystal shop, allislovejewelry.com, and you chose the first card that I'm going to discover with you to see what is the general theme, like the general energy and theme about the connection you're thinking of. Well, I think the card source speaks for itself, but we're going to dive deeper because this is too we're just at the surface, and we're going to try and dive a little bit more. But here we have a pretty clear indication. Sorry, the kind of laughing was just not making fun of the situation. We're going to see, but you can see it for yourself, red flags. I'm going to add, and I'm going to ask and add another one to have another kind of clarification, because it could mean many things, obviously, as you can imagine, so we're going to see. But red flags for me is already a sort of warning sign that something in your connection is not balanced. Can I have a clarification on the 3 of mirrors, please? Rejected. I want to say for your group, I don't know if you've heard this saying, but when I first heard it, I was like, wow, mind blown. Rejection is protection. It just feels like I'm also going to take that. I feel like I feel drawn to also take this to finish up the reading for each pile, so I'm going to use it if I can open it, obviously. But I really like, for those that might wonder, all the list of the oracles I use are in the description box, and Margaret Ann Lambo is somebody that I really like. I really like her work. So what I'm seeing here is that you might be no contact with this person. You might had maybe, I feel that this kind of stayed in the sort of fantasy realm for some reason. I have the feeling that you didn't even get to the point of officially breaking up with this person because you were not officially a couple at any point of the scenario here, of the story. Maybe it was a secret relationship, maybe it was just a fantasy, maybe it was just some flirtatious kind of episodes or moments in time. Maybe it was a coworker and you kind of have a little crush on someone. It feels like a crush that didn't really turn into anything, or a relationship that was very brief, very short-lived, and very surface level. There's some sort of secrecy, so it might be just a crush that you're inquiring about, but that you actually haven't properly dated. I would tend to say that you don't know a lot, or there are some things about this person that you do not know. And I feel that there are some things that are just working behind the scene, and you don't have the full picture. Maybe that's also why you're inquiring and checking out tarot readings like that on this topic. I feel like adding more because I want to know more about that. Oh, it's reversed. This person has somebody else. The person you're inquiring about, there's something going on in their lives. Maybe they haven't told you that they've been married, that they have a child, that they have an ex-wife. There's something you don't know about. They're not telling you the whole truth, or maybe they're very close and connected to their mothers in a very sort of unhealthy, codependent way. So mommy's boy energy or mama's girl energy. There's something that I feel that if this connection didn't go further than it was, and you feel disappointed or sad that abruptly this person might even have ghosted you, I really feel you're in a no contact situation here. I feel this person is not being straightforward with you and honest with you. So straight off the bat, the fact of having to stop this relationship, whether you wanted it or whether you feel like you've went through it but you didn't really have a choice, it was life has something better for you in store. I'm going to ask more info, but for me the theme is pretty clear and very straight to the point. This person is already with someone or recently broke up, but is still in a sort, is in a situationship. There's something that's unclear. This person doesn't really know what they want. Maybe they've been through a horrible breakup and they wanted to plunge and dive deep in another relationship, and you just happened to be there and things happened. Or you are, in this case, the person that went through a horrible breakup and wanted to straight away jump into in a new relationship. And it feels that if you don't do the work, or if this person doesn't do the work, you're just going to repeat the same mistakes, and you're going to end up probably breaking up or drifting away from the person you want to be with, or this person will just drift away because they're just, it's like patterns, recycling old dysfunctional patterns over and over again. So there's a need to pour more consciousness and more understanding on how your psyche and how the attachment styles when you were growing up, to understand why you're attracting the same sort of partner. The feels that I have with the group 1, with the people that choose the amethyst, is different people, same scenario, different people, same story. It sort of ends up the same way every time. And this, for me, straight away will imply that you need to do some healing, some work. Maybe with a purification, so that's confirming the idea of having to maybe energetically cleanse yourself, because if you're still tied to this person and there are still energy cords between you guys, if you feel drained out of nowhere, or if you think about them out of the blue and then you feel super tired or super anxious, there might be some energy cords that have to be cut. So you might need to see an energy practitioner, a qualified practitioner, to help you with that. There's really something about things not being clear. You maybe not getting your I guess, the closure that you would need in this situation. But I feel it's the type of situation where you will not be able to have proper, clean closure to close the book or end the chapter and start a new one. I don't feel that you're in touch with this person. I think it was very more a physical attraction than anything else, and that it was maybe super fast, super intense, and super short-lived, and you maybe learned what you had to learn through this person, but it's time to get to something else. Yeah. For me, the death card is about something that has ended, and I don't think there is really a need for you to rekindle with this person, because what you had to live with them and what you had to experience to help you on your journey to find love perhaps has been done. Yeah, healing, it's exactly what I was saying. For me, the relationship, even though it might have ended pretty abruptly, mission accomplished, like mission completed, level completed. You learned what you had to learn with this person, and I think the kind of lingering for them, the craving, the longing for them is just you kind of having memories and having to grieve what the relationship could have turned into, the what ifs. And it's not even so much about grieving the person in and of itself, it's grieving what could have been, the beautiful love story that will never be able to unfold the way you want to. I'm sorry, I know that's not a nice thing to hear, especially if it's someone that you actually really care and like and care for, but for me this is the just showing us that you've went through, what you had to live with this person. Now it's time to let go and work on yourself to be able to attract an even more loving partner. And on the back of the deck we have anger. So you could feel that this is completely unfair, that you thought you had gold in your hands and it was stripped away from you. And I completely understand, you know, been there, done that. But sometimes all we can do is just cherish what was good, try to heal what went wrong in the sense of what hurt us, and understand why we still cling on to something that no longer exists, only in our memory, and that we keep alive through thinking about it. Because when you're stuck in the past or going down memory lane, you're missing the opportunities that are presented to you in the present. So it's really an in-depth work of understanding why you're so attached and why you're struggling to let go, you know. I'm going to clarify this with my tarot. But the main message here is pretty clear. I don't really have to really dig to decipher what the cards have to tell us, because it's pretty clear. We have death twice. So for me, it's a done deal, and there's no coming back from that. It's this is a transformation that with expansion moving forward, but you cannot really go backwards. And I feel you have a hard time letting go, but this is not helping. Just wanting to keep things for yourself, and maybe in some scenarios, maybe because it was secret or not a lot of people knew about it, you might feel like you have to keep everything to yourself because nobody kind of knew about it, or it was a fantasy and nobody knows. You haven't told any of your close friends or family members. And I feel that it's a burden not to be able to share what you've went through, because not only is it not really going on, like maybe it's already over, and you cannot really share what you've experienced. So maybe therapy could be a good one for you here to, yeah. It was really kind of maybe love at first sight. I really feel a lot of passion, fire, but it's like the fire was not meant to last, if it makes sense. But this person definitely helped you grow a lot. There's much better things ahead. I would really advise you to keep going. I don't want to be very categoric, like it's like this and it's just like this. Nothing is engraved in marble. Things can change. Everybody has free will. So I don't know if this person will come back to you at some point, but in the meantime, maybe they will. But you have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on you and on creating the life you want. And the person, if they come back in your life, or if it happens that with a twist of fate things change for the better, they'll be the cherry on top of the cake. They will not be making the cake. You will be the cake. A lot of fire here, fire sign. Leo, Sag, or Aries. Yeah, healing. And it came twice. So work on yourself. You see, I was telling you nothing is engraved in marble. The Wheel of Fortune for me is really, and the Lovers. So this might be a very fated karmic connection. And it doesn't mean that this person will never come back, but stop expecting or wishing or hoping that they will come back. Make your decisions as if they're not coming back, and you have to really grieve and put an end to this. And by just letting go, you might actually draw them in with a healthier boundaries and a set of circumstances that's actually more favorable. So I don't like being categorical and saying, yes, no, I don't like the binary messages. But what I can tell you at this point is that this person is not telling you the whole truth. You don't have the whole picture of the situation. If it's not working out, there's really a reason for it, and the main reason being you need to focus on you, focus on your life. If you have children, focus on your children, spending time with your family, increasing and working on your business and your finances. And when you're set with yourself and you feel good about being single and you feel good with yourself, then somebody will be able to come in, or this person might come back in, because they're ready, they've done the work, you're ready, you did the work, if it makes sense. You know, that's what I'm feeling for you. I'm going to take a last message to give you some advice, extra advice. Energy cleaning, energy cord cutting would be a good thing for you. I did a video on energy, how to clean any negative energy. You can find that down below in the description box in my must-watch or recommended videos. I don't know how I entitled that. I might also take the charms. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that just to clarify if there's more I can tell. For group 1, what is the message? What can I give them? But it's clearly work on yourself. Porcupine. I am discerning about the people I allow into my circle. I am mindful of being with people who support my fun and loving vibration. It's easy for me to take time for recreation and play. I enjoy life. I am good natured and easygoing. Purple dyed agate. Are you keeping company with people you respect? Do you feel vulnerable? Are you allowing plenty of time to enjoy life? Be careful about who you let into your inner circle. Notice if there are people or situations that are causing you discomfort. Adjust your life so you are supported by loving family and friends. Remember to enjoy life and play. So it's confirming for me. It's really about taking time for you. Me time. Well-deserved me time. And charms to see what extra messages I can give you here. For group 1. Yeah, there's also something about someone being guarded, you or the person you're inquiring about. There's a lot of work to do, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You have to work on yourself. Fire sign. The fire, you remember when it was like passionate, very strong attraction, but not really lasting in time. Taking time, slowing things down. Maybe things went whoop super fast, and now it's time to kind of slow down. Purification again with the sea element, Jupiter, which is the planet of luck and expansion. Jupiter is also related, I believe, to Sagittarius, again, fire energy. So lots of fire here. So maybe you're extremely passionate as a person too. Yeah, it's a time to blend in more and spend more time with your family and your friends and your children if you have any. So the quest for the perfect bachelor or bachelorette has to kind of be put on hold for you to actually work on yourself and the core issues that keep you stuck in a mindset that is not favorable for dating, for healthy dating. That's what I have for you, group 1. I hope that was helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you around for other videos. Okay. Group 2, for the people that chose the group 2 with the too light. Too light, I think somebody told me in the comments how to pronounce that and I already forgot. I think it was too light. Group 2, we're gonna see. Group 1 was quite something. Group 2. Wow, okay, completely different energy here. Group 2, I feel you're really living your best life. I feel that you're kind of acing everything. I think the main way you can kind of know if you feel that this is actually the right pile for you is that you're pretty much acing everything you do at the moment. You know, when we're in this kind of wheel and we're on top of the game and it's like being on top of the wave and riding it and everything is just starting to unlock and opportunities are starting to pour in, money's pouring in, you feel amazing. You actually feel good about yourself. You went maybe through a major glow up, changed your haircut, changed your style, upgraded your clothes, you know, your wardrobe or your gear if you're a YouTuber or if you have a job and you decided, well, you know, let's do it. I'm going to just buy the best equipment and I'm going to give my best to be able to start something and really being admired. Maybe you're in the public eye or maybe you have a strong kind of personality that people look up to. But I have the feeling that you're not struggling with low self-esteem, to say the least. And I feel it's healthy, grounded self-esteem, and you've worked really hard to get where you are. It's not something that just boop happened overnight. So good energy overall, because it feels that you're in the right. You're in a I know my worth and I'm not gonna settle for less, which is pretty much the basic the basic ingredients to have a I guess healthy love life and family life. So that's pretty good. Can I have more info about group 2? I cannot be making this up. You see this person holding a cup? For me, it's you. It's a trophy. It's not even a cup. It's really being like, we have a saying in French, c'est avoir la baraka. I'm going to actually try to Google, like not Google, but translate that. I don't know if the English literature will have something similar, but it's like avoir la baraka. It's when everything is just working for you and it's going smooth and like it's just fluid, you know. Avoir la baraka. Baraka, I think, is Arabic. No, you don't have such a thing in English. The only thing it comes up with is to be lucky, but there's really something. It's avoir la baraka is something very. It's more than luck. It's just being like favored by the gods, you know, sort of energy. So it's stronger than that. Let's have a last one. Should really kind of have a general theme here. Oh, that's interesting. Because the little message, the added message we have here with the late bloomer is that you might actually be enjoying every bite of the cake and enjoying every step of the way, because you might feel that you've lost shit tons of time in the past. Maybe you had to struggle with a disease, with a mental disorder, with maybe poor finances, or maybe you had a really hard time kind of cutting ties with your mom and your dad. And if you were really symbiotic with someone in your family or a parent, and the parent wanted to protect you and to tell you like, no, don't do this, it could be dangerous, don't do that. So you ended up having some sort of Peter Pan syndrome where I cannot grow up, because if I grow up, my parents' job is done and they will feel obsolete and they will completely feel lost and aimless, because the main focus of their lives was to raise their children and to take care of me. There's some sort of kind of Oedipian complex where I cannot live mom or dad, and in the worst cases, I'm kind of marrying mom or marrying dad symbolically, so I cannot have someone and get in another committed relationship because I'm kind of bonded, like binded to my parents, and I cannot have my own life. I have to be with them and help them and be sacrificing my own life for theirs. And if it's not a family member, it could be having children and being really too much in your children's life and wanting to be there to protect them to the point where you suffocate them. Or maybe you were in that position when you were a child where you felt suffocated by your parents' attention or lack of thereof. But I feel too much attention. You have to be the best, you're the best, go darling, you're beautiful, you're smart, or maybe your parents were very pushy in the sense that they wanted you to be excellent, to have excellence, you know, to be super performing in every level of your life. And now this is sort of the kind of, you know, a little stone stuck in your shoes, that the rock stuck in your shoes when you're walking. You feel that something is just not comfortable because you have to completely shed your old skin and stop wanting to be perfect and perform. And for others, it's more, man, I've lost so much time on this crappy relationships, on those crappy relationships, on this shitty job, on struggling with mental kind of health, that now I want to live my best life. And it feels like you really are aware that time is ticking, that someday we're all going to end up in the graveyard, and that you want to enjoy your life to the fullest. Maybe also if you're a woman, or even a man actually, and I don't know, you're over 35 and you're like, I don't have children, I want to actually be a mom or a dad, I would like to get married and have someone in my life, and I want to, it's like, it's understandable. It's not that you want to rush things, but you're aware that time is passing, that time is ticking, and that you want to be able to achieve some of the things you have on your list of big things you want to experience. So I feel some sort of, not urgency, but feeling, being aware and conscious that time is running and that we would want to have someone in our lives. So I feel you're single for most of you guys. So you're inquiring maybe about someone that you kind of sort of know. Or second scenario, you could be with someone and you want more commitment on their part. That could also be something like you want to get married, you want to have children or move in together, and you don't feel that at the other end of the line the person is actually really on the same kind of page as you. That's what it feels like. Okay, for group 2. What's the message? Okay, so you're really pretty balanced in your life so far. You see, living in the present, so you're focusing on wanting to create your best life. You're going through a major transition at this point. Maybe you had some sort of aha moment and you really realized what were the priorities, some sort of come to Jesus moment. Yeah, I told you, really self-confidence. So you might have gone through very challenging times, and the good, kind of the positive things that came, the gift that came with the hardships is that now you're trusting yourself. We feel you want to connect with someone on a deeper level. I feel you're single and you're inquiring about somebody that's or at a distance or that hasn't yet entered your life, which is bizarre because I think like most of us, when we see those types of videos, we think of someone, but I don't think you actually you don't have one person in mind in particular. I have this strange feeling that you're in a long distance connection with someone, or you kind of have faith that love is around the corner and that you're going to meet someone. And I'll share a little quick side note. That's actually funny, I'm mentioning this. Maybe journaling could be a good thing for you, because you know what? I'm just like going through a retrospective as I'm recording, even if it's timeless. I'm recording by the end of December. So obviously in January we will be changing year, changing the energy. And I often take at the end of the year my journal, because I do journal quite a bit. And I just flip through and go through the main things and just randomly read pages to see how I was feeling through the year. It's so funny because not so long ago, I read the part and I was like, I know I'm going to meet someone and I'm going to find love soon. I'm going to have something happening. I have this gut feeling in myself. Guess what? 1 month later, I did meet someone. You're in this energy or of knowing that love is right around the corner and that you still have to be patient, but that things are going to really happen very naturally, and you have complete trust in the timing of your life. So you're in a really great, in an amazing mindset to actually manifest love. You just feel it in your, I think when you, for those that have gone through this, you will know what I mean. You kind of, there's something in us, this kind of little inner voice that makes us feel or gives us hints that love is just about to just come in our lives. And I feel that's exactly what you're going through at the moment. Maybe you also focused drastically on your career for some time, and maybe you achieved what you wanted with the career. And now it's time, you see this one came reverse. And for me, the meaning here is I've worked hard enough. I established foundations. I kind of reached the goals, crossed things out of my list. And now it's time to have fun. You see at the bottom of the deck, the Fool. It's time to kind of prioritize other things. And I think you were really solely driven by your career or your studies, or, what you wanted to achieve on a more materialistic approach. And now it's like you're actually starting to open up to the idea of having a more fulfilling emotional life. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's clarify those. Let's clarify that. I think for some time, even maybe for a long time, love wasn't your priority at all. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to go dive too much in your past, but maybe you've been through horrible breakups, hardships. You saw your parents' relationship and the dynamic, and you were like, never, I will never do that. So it feels you kind of prevented yourself from loving and having connections with people on a deeper level because you saw people suffering, or you suffered directly from it firsthand, and you were like the card shows, like the cup, you didn't want to touch it with a stick. You were like, I don't want none of that. And I think slowly but surely your mindset is changing. Exactly. Your mindset is shifting because you've healed enough. And because you know that life is worth living because of human connection, and that I really feel that it's really natural in the sense that the priorities have changed, and it's just the path you're on. So maybe you really had to focus on your career to be able to move on. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. I really strongly feel that there was maybe a lot of drama in your family, or you had to put up taking care of the grandma, the grandpa, taking care of the sick mom, or the depressed father, or I don't know, the alcoholic aunt. But there's something about, maybe having problems in your family with alcohol. It's coming through. So maybe dealing with addiction in your family, with codependency, with dysfunctional family dynamics. And because of this horrible example that you've been brought up to see for yourself, and the only kind of point of reference you had as a child is the family you were brought in, or I guess the community, whether it's family or if you've been adopted, the foster parents. But all we have when we grow up is the mold that our parents are just handing to us. And I don't think you had a good vision of love, of relationships, and of what it's like to commit and to be in a loving, kind, healthy relationship. So you're really getting out of all the family sort of, taboos and mindset, and it's time to create your own and to completely discard everything you've been taught, or all the kind of, luggage, so to speak, that the parents give on an emotional and on an energetical level to their children. So you're starting, I think, to realize that it's not because your parents divorced and had horrible like, and you had horrible step parents, and or you had a mom that just found really horrible guys, it doesn't mean that you'll end up like her. I think you're getting out of this fatalistic approach to life and this very gloomy future for your love life. You're realizing that, I actually don't have to do like my mom. I actually have a choice. Oh, this doesn't look healthy. I don't have to actually engage in that. It's really self-awareness, and through that comes healing. You're not repeating what has been done, and you're realizing that you don't have to do it the way your parents or your sister or your brother or whoever is doing it if it's not working out, you know. You have a choice. Exactly. I feel you're clearing out a lot of karma, and your family maybe was heavily, kind of had a heavy karma. You're getting out of there. Exactly. I think you're also very loving, and you have so much to give, and you've just kept so much for yourself for so long that maybe you've been celibate for a while, or maybe you're not very sexually active. Maybe you're still a virgin. Who knows? But I feel that when it comes to the love, like the bedroom department, I feel that it's time to kind of experiment and go and really accept to receive and give pleasure, but more so receive, because I feel that you might not be very experienced when it comes to your sexuality, because you never really had any opportunity to really dig in there. And for those that were really heavy on work, maybe you had like one night flings and one night stands, but I think you're craving now intimacy. And you know, there's a difference between having sex and making love, and I think you're reaching this point where, like, I would like to be able to meet someone, or at least a partner, you know, even if it might not be like the one partner of my lifetime, with whom I can actually properly let go and let down my guards and have an actual intimate intercourse, not just a mechanical sex act, if it makes sense, you know? There's something like that. Sorry about the runny nose. I said it in the intro. Mama got me the flu or some sort of cold. Yeah, I think you're not going to have to wait long for things to turn around. Yeah. There's something coming up. You will have an opportunity to actually get into something pretty solid and concrete. So for you guys, sorry if you were inquiring about something in particular, because the main focus of the spread was you, not the person you're inquiring about. So I had to deliver the message for you. So I delivered. But whoever you're about to meet, or you've started to date, this could lead to something with a great potential. Yeah, love. The person you are inquiring about, if you have really somebody specific, this person will love you. It feels like a really loving connection. Or if you've already met this person, but I feel that if you met them, it's recent. It's real love, it's real connection, and you can feel it. This is real long-term potential connection. I'm going to take that and my charms, and we'll be done for your reading with 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. But love is definitely coming in, so if you were inquiring about someone love-wise, they're coming in. It's happening. Sooner than you think, actually. And you're completely ready for it. You'll be completely ready for it when it comes. The bee wanted to come out. I am fertile with great ideas. I am focused and creative. It is easy for me to be more creative and bring a project to fruition. I take time to enjoy the sweetness of life. It's very enjoyable for me to work in harmony with others. Honey calcite. Honey calcite is a stone that really helps with touch. So if you've been raised by very cold, not very tactile people in your family, maybe your mother or dad was very cold, not showing a lot of affection, honey calcite, if you wear it with you, will help you get more in touch with people and with yourself, and be more touchy-feely, not touchy-feely, but more, a bit touchy-feely. So if you hate that, maybe you can kind of pacify this side of yourself by having the warmth of this stone and carrying it with you. Are you ready to be all that you can be? Do you recognize and embrace the sweetness of life? Do you work well with others for the good of all concerned? It's time to get organized and be productive. Now is a fertile time for you to manifest and create. Be open to working with others to accomplish what needs to be done in the community. Okay. And the charms. I feel you might also find someone through work if you're really into your work at the moment. Good opportunities, good encounters. I know. Group 2. Healing of the heart. Commitment. Healing inner child. Money. Somebody that might work in the arts, or you work in the arts. The creative side is coming up. Coming fast and furious. Wanting to build something, maybe having even children, maybe you want children, that could be something. Or you already have children. There's something very kind of youthful about your spread and your energy. It's time to let go of the scarcity mindset. Okay. Well, thank you, Group 2. That was a lovely reading. I wish you the best. May you find love and may you find all that you need. And if you want to go to the end, you'll find the sound healing session that I have recorded. And thank you for your time and for being here. Those are very slippery. I love them, but damn, they slip fast. Okay. Group 3, you choose the Aura Quartz, Angel Aura Quartz. This is your reading, and this is the card that you chose. That's this. Ooh. The person you're inquiring about is checking on you. I feel that it's someone that you know, but not very in-depth. And it's someone that's definitely checking on you, social networks. I don't think they are communicating on daily basis, but you're in touch with this person. I don't feel that this is a no contact situation, but this is I don't really know this person so well. So I'm going to try and dig and find information and turn into a private investigator through to have more info about them. And if you have common friends, they might inquire about you through friends and kind of people you have, friends you have in common. Exactly. This is confirming this person. If you have friends in common are inquiring about you, so this might be a secret crush or someone that has their eyes on you, and you might have their eyes on them, but you're not really talking and expressing what you feel. Or they might be talking about you to their friends to have some sort of guidance to know what to do about you. I feel this person is really serious about you for some reason. I don't know why. They might be slightly control freaks, not creepy control freak, but control freak in the sense that they feel scared when they don't have really the full picture and all the info they need on something. They like to compartmentalize Virgo energy. They like to know and to have things done in a certain way, and they're cautious with whom they share information. I actually don't know. What is... Can someone... Well, they'll be too late by the time you actually answer to me, but I have no idea. What is a meathead? We're gonna Google that. Stupid. You might think they're kind of dumb because they're too good looking or successful in a way that makes you think that they're quite superficial. But I think you shouldn't judge the book by the cover. The other option might be that they think that I think they might think you're out of their league. that you're too smart, too good, that they don't have what it takes. Maybe they have an inferiority complex. Maybe you're super book smart and they haven't even gone like till, you know, they haven't even graduated, and they feel like there's something about feeling not good enough. And I think it's them feeling that way. I'm not good enough. I'm going to clarify that. C'est ça. I'm hearing she's too good. It's too good, too good. So I think they really feel that you're too good to be true. Yeah. You're like this person's dream. You're like this, you are this person's ideal. And I think physically you're attracted to them. So this is something that you both share, I think, even if you're not saying it, you're not verbalizing it. I think both of you find each other super attractive. And there's something about this person that is just, you know, like a perfume that, like I've put a spell on you energy, like, how do you say en bouton? Like a perfume that's, there's I think a really bewitching, that's what I was looking for. You're bewitching to this person, and I think it goes both ways. I think you find them very seducing. Great physical attraction, and I guess chemical, sexual chemistry here, even if you haven't properly kind of went that far with this person. The chemistry is like crazy. I like this energy. It's like, oh damn, it's getting hot. Whew. This person might have a super nice body, or you do, or you both do. But there's something about the physique that's quite peculiar. It's really specific here. It's standing out. You might be at a distance from this person. Oh God, I feel this is kind of very kind of karmic relationships. There are people that are interfering in the connection. You have energies, people around, third-party energy, screaming third-party energy here. And maybe the reason why you're not communicating anymore, or you're really like sporadically communicating with one another, is because of rumors or infos, or maybe misconception and misjudgments that are just making you stay apart and not being able to really connect, even though you actually really feel for one another. But there are shitty friends around, whether it's on your side or on their sides. Actually, in your scenario, in this case, in this kind of setup, I would not talk about it unless the people you talk about it and share what you have, what you feel about this person. I would only share info with people that that you would truly trust, because there are people interfering in this relationship. Okay, let's clarify. You might hear stuff. That's why we have this kind of attract, reject energy, because it could be them or you. So of course, put it back in the context, flip-flop if you need. But it feels that you might be reluctant to go forward with them because you've heard stuff about them, or it's maybe the other way around. But there's something that is not true. Those are lies. Be really double check, verify the source of the information, because I feel there's a lot of jealousy around you. Maybe it's somebody that's really highly like kind of popular, or you are, and some people have no interest in them actually meeting somebody they love and spend time with and kind of have less time for them, you know, this kind of selfish dynamic where in an ideal world, if your best friend, you know, gets to meet the love of her life and she has less time for you, of course you will be a bit annoyed, but because you love her, you just want the best for her. Unfortunately, some people don't think like that. So if the person was really kind of hanging around with a group of friends, or you are, your friends or their friends might be a bit wary that you spend so much time together instead of spending time with them. So I think there will be a massive declutter when it comes to your friendships, because you will realize soon enough that the people that are around are not all good-hearted, so to speak. The entourage is a bit flaky here on one your side or their sides, or maybe both of you have friends that are actually not that good of friends. I feel you haven't. Oh, it feels like emotional manipulation. Those people maybe have some really close friends in their life that are actually not good people for them. I think you're the one that wants more from this relationship, or that has tried to give signals like, hey, I'm interested in you, or hey, let's try to make this work. I think there's great potential. I think you see the potential more than they do. They're still page energy, you're queen. So I feel that one of you guys see the potential of this connection. And this is about love, by the way. Well, all the things have been love so far, pretty much. Again, Temperance came out in all the readings. It's crazy. And I shuffle the cards. Yeah, this requires time. Because one of you guys, or maybe both of you, have to walk away from something in your life that is no longer benefiting you, and that has to be just left behind. Might be a work, might be friends, might be a family dynamic, might be a country, a city, a job. But I really have the feeling that the situation will unlock when you take a new path and you take a leap of faith towards the life you want to make, the life you want to live, and things will just follow naturally. I'm telling you, confirmation. You will have information, or they will have clarity, and you both kind of stalk, that's with bunny ears, but you both stalk each other on social networks. That's actually cute. You're both grabbing info about one another. The problem is that if you're you're taking the information at the wrong source, like using the wrong kind of means to get there, you're going to have a flawed perception of the person, you know. So you need, instead of going through A, B, C, and D to get info, maybe asking straight away the person might be better, actually. Honesty is the best policy, and we have the Lovers at the back of the deck. This relation is fated. Yeah, the Emperor. This relation is fated, and I think it'll be really hard for people to get in the way, but it doesn't mean that they will not try to get in the way. So, yeah, honesty is the best policy, and if you want to know info or get information, well, you might ask straight away the person whom it concerns. So maybe a more straightforward approach when it comes to the person you're inquiring about might be beneficial for you. Let's take the charms, first that, and then the charms. You know, I have the vibe like Pride and Prejudice or Cruel Intentions, you know, a newer version with Sarah Michelle Gellar and I think Salma Blair also is in there, and the beautiful, handsome, what's his name again? Ryan something, I don't remember his name. He was absolutely gorgeous in that movie. But that's the vibe I'm getting, so you might as well say the truth and just go directly to the person you like to ask them what you want to ask them instead of asking other people. I think you'll save some time. The whale. It's easy for me to hear subtle sounds that help me create my reality. I receive messages and guidance through intuitive hearing or sound, even those that are not physical sound waves. I traverse the inner depth of my consciousness to remember my truth and align my soul. The stone is, Ola, help me. Am I more fight? Are you sensitive to sound? Do you realize that your thoughts, emotions, and words are broadcast and create your reality? Be mindful of what you're thinking. Use the power of your intention to maintain focus on creating your world. Find your inner song within the depth of your being and sing your reality into existence. All right, and with the charms, what is the message here with the charms? This is a very romantic, fated connection. I think the person you're inquiring about is a kind of really traditional romantic type of gal or guy. Attachments, being attached to someone. Somebody's being booted out of your life. The luck is on your side. Letter D. Infinite symbol for me is a sign of really deep connection, transformation, autonomy, being guided above, real love. Number 9, V, letter V. Something will unlock by springtime or summer, but I have more feeling that it'll be spring. And number 1 might be significant. Kyanite is about expressing and unlocking the throat chakra. So you might really benefit from having a really heartfelt, down-to-earth, honest, raw, discussion with this person or interaction with this person. You will benefit from it. So if you were wondering whether or not to send this person a text or get in touch or kind of invite them for a coffee or something, I would advise you, with the cards I'm seeing, I would say do it. Get the info you need to be able to really make a well-advised and a well-thought-through decision on what to do next. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with me. There's the sound healing session at the end of the read, like all my readings, and I thank you for being with me. If you want to support me, you can go down below, make a donation, buy some of my gels, or just share this video, and I'll see you around for some other videos some other time. I need to blow my nose. I know that's very romantic. I'm back because obviously I don't edit the videos. I don't have time for that. So, for the people that choose the 4th group, the people that choose the blue aura quartz, number 4, and let's see the card. Ooh, hopeless romantic. Well, I think you're already dating this person, man. You're already with them. Might not be completely official, but for most of you, you're already with this person. Let's see. I feel you're already with them. But if it makes you feel better, I can tell you right now, straight off the bat, that you stole their hearts. They're in love with you big time. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, if you missed the intro, I got sick. Thanks, Mom. I told you, the lovers, meeting parents. Oh my God, that's what I felt. You're already in a relationship with them. You might even actually have anxiety because you feel that this is getting pretty freaking serious. This is going fast and furious. But this is real love. If you wanted to know about this connection, this person really loves you. Meeting their parents could be taken quite literally here. You're definitely wifey or husband material for this person. I think you met your best friend, man. You might be dating your longtime best friend too. That could be another way. But honestly, the cards are so direct. That's why I like this tarot deck. That, you know, I can't be making this up. It's... This is love. You're in a committed relationship, or you're about to get freaking serious with this person. Let's have more info. Have no fear. They're not going anywhere without you. Yeah, I'm hearing I love you so much. Oh, even for some of you, this person is going to propose. Damn. Congratulations. But somehow I feel some sort of anxiety on your part. So you might be a bit scared of that, getting to that level of commitment. Commitment could be an issue here for you. Yeah, you found your counterpart. This is confirmation. Yeah, it's funny because most of the, I think on the 4 groups, 3 got the transmutation card, which is the death card in the tarot. So massive shifts ahead. I'm telling you, for all of you people, for whether you just pile 1, 2, or 3, or 4, massive change ahead. I think it's maybe the energies I'm recording in are really, really highlighting that. You've met your life partner. I don't even have to really add more than that. If that's what you needed to hear, you found the right person. You found the one, no doubt. They might come with they're coming with a gift. I was gonna say they're coming back, so maybe they had to go away for work, or there was some sort of distance because you couldn't really be with each other. But this person is coming back with a freaking solid offer. So really sit down, relax, and enjoy the ride, because you're about to get on a great adventure with this person, I feel. Or maybe a lifetime adventure, who knows. But yeah, like, this is real stuff. This is the real deal. Yeah, you see? Three of Pentacles, wanting to build something together, wanting to really kind of make something solid, foundations. The Death card again. I cannot be making this up. This person will get back in touch with you if you haven't heard, but I think you're dating, so you might already know, you know, what's going on. But in case you're not quite yet really official, like I was saying at the beginning, well, prepare yourself and get out your best clothes, because your best outfit, because it's about to happen, honey. Wow. Yeah, this is a fated connection, big time. Big time. Maybe you had past lives with this person, if you believe in that. No, I want one. Damn, yeah, new beginning. Super strong attraction. But mental and physical. And I want to have more info about the Magician, please. Clarification on the Magician, please. This is not for everybody. But I was about to tell you, so this is confirming. This person is overriding their fear. So if they're the one that are fearing commitment, they're overcoming that. if they thought, maybe they thought they had other options, they decided that you were the one. And it might also be for a minority, you resolved your mommy issues, or they have resolved their mommy issues, and they're ready to move on with their lives. And the psychic blockages and the unconscious blockages they have they're gone. This has been sorted. Whatever the block was, it's through. They're done with this. Yeah, they might be. They're really. The great thing here is that they're considering you as a major reason why they want to do what they are doing, or you have an impact on how they're planning their future, because they want you to be part of it. They want to include you in what they want to do next. Might be somebody who has money, like wealthy, generous for sure, but has money or comes from a background with money. And it's someone that really wants to build a family with you and wants to kind of heal through your relationships, and perhaps the children you will have, their own past. That's what we mostly do in relationships anyways, you know, healing ourselves and healing the other person. Let's see what the message is here. Maybe the block to the relationship was their status or the finances. Or maybe they decided, fuck it, you know, if you come from a different background and the family did not approve of you, or vice versa, you're like, fuck this, we're doing it anyway. I'm following my heart. You're both following your heart on this one. Okay, can I have a message, please, here? For group 4. Amethyst Cathedral. Have you noticed that there are people or situations that need the real truth to be revealed? Are you ready to break through the illusion of others and perhaps the illusions you've created? It's time for you to work through the emotions that create misconceptions, both those you create for yourself and those you create for others. Use your dreams as a tool to balance your emotions. It's easy for you to transform the challenges of your past, to let your true nature shine through. The animal is the dragonfly. I am ready to transform my life into one filled with truth and clarity. Moon. It is easy for me to transform and transmute challenging situations. I pay attention to my dreams and easily interpret them. My understanding of symbols help me with self-awareness. My emotions are balanced. Okay. And let's take the charms to have a more maybe clarification for some of you. Jupiter, lucky times are ahead for you. For me, Jupiter in that scenario is great timing. Aquarius energy, so yeah, saying bye-bye to old outdated beliefs and family structures. So it's about bringing the new in, maybe breaking out generational karma to bring something new. It's funny, we had amethyst here. The amethyst is coming back, which is from a psychic connection, so you might be really psychically connected to this person. True love, good communication, wanting to go in the same direction together. We have two elements that actually talk about the sea here. The mermaid. Yours, this person ideal. I think they really think like you're an angel, like you come from another world. Two hearts. The situation is about to unlock. Healthy vitality. You're going to heal a lot with this person. It's funny because this represents winter. So there might be something significant happening in winter. Number 5. And that's it. You might be very highly protected. This might be a highly high vibe connection, and you might have a little help on the other side. You might be getting right now a little help on the other side. Well, beautiful read, group 4, sorry. Beautiful reading. Thank you for sharing this energy with me. I hope that was out of service. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to listen to the audio session, the audio healing sounds, I'm going to do that straight away. Don't forget to like and subscribe always. If you want to support me, you can buy my jewelry on allislovejewelry.com or just donate to the channel if you wish to. For or support me on Patreon. You see, lots of options for you. Okay, that's good. I love this deck. All the decks I'm using are actually will be down below the description box if you want to use them too. And I'm going to clear the table to be able to work with my Tibetan bowls. Okay, this is going here. And now is the time. That's always nice little me kind of. Actually, I could put that with this, mais c'est pas grave. Okay, alors, drink a little. Add to my setup the carpet for my Tibetan bowls. So it always sounds bizarre, doesn't it, when I say that? My Tibetan bowls. That's what it's called, man. All right. Enough with the kidding around. I need to concentrate to deliver. And we don't want the squeaky chair, so up. Okay. May all the light forces and light beings and all that is pure love and light that want to assist me while I'm using my Tibetan bowls, may you help us for the greatest good of all of us. May all the energy from all this reading be cleared out, and may all the blockages be cleared for group 1, 2, 3, and 4, and may their guides and spirit guides and all the beings of light that want to help us and assist us in this journey as a human experience help us in the best way possible with harming none and helping everybody. Okay. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you feel vomity, you burp, you yawn, you feel a bit tired, or none of the above, it's all good, but know that if sometimes the body reacts to sound, it's actually a good sign. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Take good care, and I'll see you around for other videos. Bye-bye!